we step in that ring,
They know it's grappling ink.
when they hear that bell
Hey
ring,
boy, it's grappling ink.
and we bringing that flame. Brox, Boulder, and Titan, Troy, we doing our
They
thing.
know it's grappling ink.
When we step in that ring,
They know it's grappling ink.
when they hear that bell ring,
Hey boy, it's grappling ink.
man, we bringing that.
Hey, I didn't mess it up. Yeah. Heck yeah, man. What's going
did
on,
it.
guys? I done it. I done a great job. Heck yeah. All right. And we started on time. That's crazy. All right. Pray for no technical difficulties. Welcome back to Brox Boulder Hits the Ropes, or whatever my show's called. I don't remember. Hit the Ropes of Brox Boulder. That's what it's called. Hey, listen, man. I done a show. I took a
right.
week off.
Yep.
I took a planned week off to go watch
You
Bay
did.
Boulder kill it at Nationals.
How did
And
Bay
she
do?
did.
How did Bay do?
Murdered it. Bay
Let's go,
murdered it.
Bay.
That's what she does.
Let's
And
go.
her teams murdered it as well. And then I was going to come back last Wednesday with Brutal Bob Evans. It turned out that hitting the mat is like a 35-mile-an-hour car crash every time you do it. And this old man's back was crashed last week. I couldn't get out of there. I was off of work and everything. So I had to call Bob. I'm like, Bob, I'm sorry, brother. I'm going to have to lay in this recliner for the rest of my life. So we're not going to do this tonight. So
He's
we
in a
took 2
recliner right
weeks
now.
off. I was, my back is still hurting. But I thought, what better way to come back after taking that 2-week hiatus than my brother from another mother, my man, my guy, Mikey V, president of WSN, and all around badass.
Oh, sound
There
effects.
we go. Yeah, wait,
Did you know there were sound effects?
I did. You showed me these. You showed
Right,
me
I did.
these.
I did show you.
And I took notes. And I remembered that these were all on here.
Man.
So, yeah, listen. When you talk to me, sir, I listen. That's what I do. The people talk
behind the
Brox,
scenes. When not anytime this camera's live. You damn well know that's not true.
No, I don't. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, nope, not at all.
Oh, man.
Why would he do that? Like, why would I plan anything? Why would I actually know what's going on for any moment? I don't
Hey.
do that crap. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. What's going on, my brother? What have you been into?
What's happening? Before we get into our usual shenanigans and the show turns to chaos because it is us. Being a wrestling fan, we over dramatize things a lot, right? But I don't want to start off without being a little cheesy and just saying I am so proud of you, and especially everything that you have been through this past year, everything that you have accomplished with Aftermath, coming back with Hitting the Ropes, all of the great things I know that you have lined up right now. And like you said, you're my brother from another mother. Could have never imagined getting a lifelong best friend that I have not even met in person yet through all this. So keep killing it, and I love what you're doing, man.
I appreciate that, man. It has been a wild year. Definitely not was on my bingo card was all of this. It was, a pipe dream down the road maybe, but I got forced into it. But in the same regards though, you and everybody at WSN have been so supportive of what we're doing at Aftermath and among other people. But the family I have here at WSN has been great, and we'll get into how great that's going to be later. But it's been
Stay
awesome.
tuned to the end of the episode. We're gonna make you watch this one all the way through because we got some very exciting news at the end. So you have to check that
We're
out.
gonna tease to please. We're gonna tease to please the whole show.
Yeah,
That's what we're
absolutely.
gonna
All right, none of that sappy crap anymore. Kick back the Canada Dry. Let's get going.
do. Oh gosh, he's got the hard stuff, guys. And Professor Bear's here, so it's about to be completely off the hinge here. So
What was your initial question before that happened?
I think I asked how you were, and then you turned it around
Right.
on me and tried to make me
Right.
blush. and
Oh,
whatever.
I'm great, man. The great stuff happening at WSN. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. It's just been we've been killing it over here, and we just love doing what we're doing and being.
Let's start with the birthday, which was yesterday.
Yes.
Let's start with the birthday. I
Yes.
won't ask the age because you don't look a day over beautiful.
Thank you.
I listen. I stole that from someone, and I'm going to give them credit for it. Not publicly. I did steal it, but I'm not going to tell you who I stole it from.
That's fine.
So one of my trainees. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But you don't look a day over beautiful, obviously.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're looking like
I
it.
try. I
I,
moisturize a lot, but not on
I
my face.
see. That's the reason we get in trouble because you say crap like that, and then stuff goes through my head, and I usually am not cognitive enough to not say what comes through my mind. But I'm trying to behave because
Right.
you are El Presidente,
Oh,
and
stop. That's not.
you hold my job in your hand
I
here,
do
WSN.
not.
And I don't want to say like it's one of those things. It's one of those things. You and my lifelong friend I've had, Brian Church, remind me so much of each other. It's an odd pairing. Like you
Yeah.
just looking dapper always. You're always dapper, looking just 100 like a million bucks all the time. And I live in basketball shorts and t-shirts and hey dudes most of the time.
I have
Um,
basketball shorts on right now. Don't let the above fool you.
that disappoints me because I was hoping you didn't have anything on blue there, but whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
that's hitting the ropes after hours. So you got to pay for that. You have
that's
to
on the
pay for that.
Patreon. That's the $1 tier, baby. Um, but you're always dressed to the nine, and you got me who, like I said, is always in t-shirts, basketball shorts, and hey dudes,
Yeah.
and you're always just very elegant when you speak, and you enunciate, and here I am, this redneck from Ohio, who they're just like this is not the pairing that you think it would be, and that's why I love you so much because you dumb yourself down for me to be my friend. You know
No,
what I'm
I'm
saying?
actually just dumb. It just seems like I am.
Well, listen, you play the part very well as far as like okay, he looks. Oh wait, this we have a comment. He looks like $1.50. Uh,
Oh, thank you,
that's
Aaron.
wow, man. Is that somebody? Is that an Aaron? Is that Aaron that you know?
Yeah, that is, I believe that's Aaron P. from the Midcard Mafia, which just debuted a new show here on WSN. If you haven't checked it out, head on over to our YouTube page, the Wrestling Society Network. We do retro reviews and hot takes and wrestling history over there, so it's a lot of fun.
Maybe that was 1.5 pounds. I don't know. We can say it that way, right? That's more than $1.50.
It could have been.
He says daily, should we fire Brox or what? Brady, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Listen, this is why this is what I think has happened.
Yes. What has
Little
happened?
story. Mike and I come into WSN at the same time, I believe. We come in at the same time for watch along.
Yeah.
I had never met one another, never knew each other. I knew nothing about him. But here we are. I'm still down here slumming it with the podcasters, and he's at the president's seat. So, at some point, I think it's been he got up there so he could get rid of me. He wanted to get rid of me. Like, I think he started with Preston, but we got Preston back. But I think he started with Preston, and now he's trying to work out on me.
Look, if there was anybody out of that group, it was Rusty. You cannot tame that man. He's out of control. He needs to be stopped. It's a public. He's a public enemy, is what he is.
He's a menace, and it's my fault. Like I turned Rusty. Like he was such a great kid and straight guy and then he met me, and
Man.
I brought it out of him for sure. That is Aaron from the Midcard Mafia, by the way. He admitted to it. I don't know that I would have done that, Aaron, if I were you.
My man.
But yeah, let's start with that. Let's back up. Anybody that's ever watched our show absolutely probably knows the history of us. First of all, this is it's a strange meeting. It's a strange pairing. We got hired on or assigned here to watch along with WSN. I don't know what you did, but I submitted a video to persuade WSN to use me in any way.
I messaged Brady, and a quick funny story on that because I had
No doubt.
I was doing a YouTube channel with a buddy of mine. He actually was my old neighbor from a couple houses ago, and I was doing top 10 videos, and I was doing a lot of wrestling top 10 videos, and then I had my own podcast as well. When I saw the post, I thought it said Brandy Owens. So I go and message, I think I'm talking to a chick, because Brady at the time had, I think, him and his wife in there. So I'm thinking I'm talking to her this whole time. And we get on a phone call, and Brady goes like, "Hey, I'm Brady Owens." And I was, that's all a terrible impression of him. Well, it's what everyone from Texas sounds like. And I was like, whoa, it's like you're not a
Oh
woman at
God.
all. It's like, what?
Were you at one time? It doesn't matter. It's whatever, you know.
Now that's the guy that can fire off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Let's-
I know. Yeah, yeah. No,
uh,
and that's the thing is I sent in a video and then they took these four strangers. It's almost like Real World or whatever the
yeah.
beginning of that back in the day. They took these four people from four different places in the world.
And we were
Yeah,
quiet before that first show started. That was the first time that we incredible
listen,
impression.
that was my favorite part. That's my favorite story to tell is like, you know, Brady's in there, Blade's in there, and they're talking to us, and we're just like deaf mutes. Like you wouldn't think that we had ever been on a show in our lives or done
No.
anything, no personality whatsoever. And we're all just kind of sitting there with our hands in our laps and just like. And I know Brady, and he's in here. He's going to deny this, but I know he was thinking, "What in the hell did I do?
Hmm.
What in the world did I do by sticking these four people
Yeah.
together? Have never met one another." Preston being from Florida, Rusty, Texas, myself, Ohio, you in Pennsylvania, and taking these guys and just put them all in the same room and hope it works. This was a terrible idea. I know that they were sitting in the control room and they were just thinking, "Shit,
What did we do?
this is this is." Have you ever seen the control room, like the dramatic scenes of Armageddon with Billy
Yeah.
Bob Thornton?
There you go.
That's what I think was going on. I think that was the panic they had in their lives.
Coffee's flying
Like,
around, papers are going all over the place.
oh God, he said, I thought we made a bad call until episode 1 watch along. Well, that's where we're at. That's what we're talking about, Brady. We were the lights come on, the
Yeah.
show starts, and boom, it was magic. It was
Chemistry.
magic.
It was beautiful.
It was
I-
great.
I miss you guys so much, and I'm so glad we were able to do that that one night reunion, just because it brought back. So even though it was a short time, it was a fun time, and it just brought back a lot of fun memories. Because it's just the chemistry that we all four of us built, like not just you and I, but like Rusty and Preston brought so much to that watch along, and I'm so glad of what it involved into. The ladies are killing it. Shout out to the ladies right now with the ladies watch along. You guys are absolutely amazing and killing it over there. But yeah, that was that was a very interesting first episode because being in that I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work or not because we're all quiet right now. So I'm like, well, I guess I just got to be me, and it worked.
Yeah, and my fear was they kind of just said be yourself, and I was like, oh no, they don't know me, and they've just basically given me a blank check to be the biggest idiot in the room, and I tried my best to do that, and I feel like I succeeded. But
yeah.
the fun thing is the personalities meshed, but Preston and I, right from the get, had similar personalities. Right out the gate, he and I were just bouncing off of each other, and then here come what we called Rusty the dad to kind of try to ring us in, which never worked. God bless him for trying. But then he turned himself loose and turned into one of us, and just said, "Forget it. I'm jumping on board. It is what it is." And then the chemistry was unmatched. I'm like you. I miss those days. But when when you turn into Triple H of WSN, you can't go backwards, man. You gotta. We were in that.
I hate this, by the way. Like he does this. He does this to make me mad.
Dude, the whole time we're doing that reunion podcast, I'm like, I want to call him Triple H, but I know if I do it, Preston's going to just pounce because that's what Preston. He's
yeah,
like
and he
me.
did. He did.
And I was just like, I could call him Triple H here. But no, it is created bonds. And like you said to start the show, I sent you a happy birthday wish yesterday and told you like it was the most
Yeah, no,
unexpected
thank you.
friendship in my life
And then a
that I
lot.
would never thought that I would have. And I've never laid eyes. I never put my hands on you. And you wait till I do. I can't wait to do it. I've physically never seen you. And hell, I invited you to how many shows at the other place, and
Yeah.
that place is gone. So
Yeah.
you're gonna deal with the aftermath now. But whatever.
Oh, I'll be dealing with Aftermath for a while. I know that.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. So we go from there. Let's talk about like what kind of made you want to jump head first into WSN. Like I know that in the beginning I wanted to too, and I did. I done everything I could.
Mm.
Schedules and things like that. But what about WSN made you want to just dive in and put everything you have into it?
Oof, man, that's a great question. It might be a little bit of a story time because there was a lot of elements and factors that went into it. I mean, first and foremost, like I do this, and people know me. They know my faith. I got to give all glory and honor to Jesus Christ because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. And to be in this position was all because of Him. And off of that, let's go all the way back, right? Like I became a wrestling fan when in 2002. I think I was in fourth grade at the time, and a couple of my buddies had kids. Do you know what a magazine is? They had magazines, and it had Stone Cold on it, drinking the milk with the milk mustache thing. I still remember it, and I'm like, "What is this?" And everyone was hype about it. So I like went home and was asking about it. My mom was mortified. She's like, "You're not watching professional wrestling." And then my dad, I have this uncle. His name's Uncle Pat, and he's got that handlebar mustache and little slicked back hair. And they always said he looked like Hulk Hogan. And I'm like, who is Hulk Hogan like that? And I remember it to this day. My dad, rest his soul, he like screamed at the top of his lungs. He's like, Mikey, come here, quick. I'm like running downstairs. I'm like, what? And he's like, this is who Hulk Hogan is. And he had the episode of SmackDown on where Hogan came back in the red and yellow in 2002. So like the first memory I have of professional wrestling is Hulk Hogan coming back, coming out to Voodoo Child on SmackDown to that. And since that moment, I was hooked, right? And I'm adult enough to know to separate Terry Bollea the man from Hulk Hogan the character, and I just fell in love with Hulk Hogan. It was just amazing. And then on from there, as you do when you become a professional wrestling fan, the spirit of Bruno Sammartino and Freddie Blassie possess you, and you start knowing all this random knowledge about wrestling. And I just was hooked. So I would get my hands on Kids. Do you know what a VHS tape is? On all of those and watch old WCW and Attitude Era stuff. But I'll tell you, 2002 to 2005 are so nostalgic for me, right? Like those are for me the best time of wrestling because it was when I first got into it. Undertaker's my favorite wrestler of all time, and that's when he was the American Badass. We had Brock and Kurt, you had Eddie and Benoit, there was Edge, you had so many great characters at the time. Now that I look back on it without the nostalgic glasses, it was some pretty bad time for wrestling, but it's a special place in my heart. So I probably stopped watching around 2009, I'll say 2009, 2010. And then it was probably 2011, this guy, CM Punk, was making a splash, and I had heard that name from Ring of Honor before because Ring of Honor started up here in Philly. And I was, so CZW, Combat Zone Wrestling, and Ring of Honor were the big ones up here for me. Got to go to one of those shows, and yeah, I was just like, really? I was like, CM Punk? I was like, let me turn this on. And that was the whole Summer of Punk run, the Money in the Bank 2011, which we just reviewed on the Midgard Mafia. Check that out. And yeah, so I started to slowly fall back in love with it again. And, from that time of like 2014 to now is when I really got back into it in my adulthood. And I was like, man, I would love to start a wrestling channel like Wrestle Talk or What Culture or Cultaholic or, something like that. So that's when I started doing the top 10 videos on my channel, and my channel had fallen off a little bit. And then I saw that post from Brady, and, after that first watch along and then being able to do my top 10s over here and do a little bit of the wrestling news, I fell in love with it. And you know me, I'm an ideas guy. I always have ideas running through my head, how to improve things, how to make things better, how to take things to the next level. And that's not all me. We have a great team, Bear and Brady. I mean, God bless those two. They've literally poured blood, sweat, and tears into WSN, and I just think that their passion for something that they believed in, that they created, made me want to be a part of it so much more, which eventually led to me kind of stepping away from the watch along. It wasn't that it's not that I wanted to leave you guys, but it was more of like, I can see how this can evolve without me, and to be able to put more content focused elsewhere with different things. And I mean, that's initially what made me go all in on that.
Nice. Well, and that's the thing is I think that's as a whole WSN. Everybody that joins WSN, you can just tell has a right from the get go. They have the ideas, but more so the passion for what we're doing here.
Mm,
I think that everybody that's come along, even since I have, has been just as um trying to think of the word I'm here looking for without sounding like an uneducated idiot.
you'll find.
They've been so excited to do anything and everything that WSN needs done.
Yeah.
And I think that's I don't want to say the vetting process on who joins WSN and who doesn't. I think the right people find WSN almost organically.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I'd never in my life heard of WSN, and I'd been
Yeah.
wrestling for years, and I had been doing all this for years. I'd had a podcast, a very successful podcast, or Hitting the Ropes was a very successful podcast before I jumped on WSN. Actually, Hitting the Ropes wasn't even a part of WSN when I first started.
Right.
Um, I weaseled my way in here with this. So, but like it, I think the right people organically find WSN because, like I said, I had never heard of it, didn't know what it
Hmm.
was,
Yeah.
loved wrestling, was in the business, traveling, and then just scrolling through Facebook one day, boom, there it was. We're
Yeah.
looking for whatever, send a video, and then that was
And
it.
I
So I
think
think
I think those are those divine, moments that people meet, because I mean, just the pairings that came up during that time. WSN was in a bit of a rebuild when we came on, and not in a sense that anything was wrong with it. It was just that next evolution of it, right? And
right,
I think that's kind of what excited me about that, because it was like, ah, man, like growing with something, and that's a testament to the people, to the fans of WSN that watch us. I mean, they're true hardcore wrestling fans, and I think stand for what wrestling fans have been looking for. We're not just another podcast out there that just has the same generic, opinions. We ask the raw questions, and especially when we have the guest on. And the biggest thing is, you know, Join the Society is all about independent wrestling. And we stick by that, and we mean that when we say it.
I think that's the cool thing for a lot for us is we can talk about the mainstream stuff, and we do that. We do that quite a bit, and it's fun. But like after you had stepped away from Watch Long, it kind of turned into me and Rusty kind of just throwing independent wrestlers out there. It did hit a Brox along for a while because we didn't know what we were just kind of we were reaching and throwing crap to the wall to see if
You
it would
just
stick.
love seeing yourself on screen.
You know what?
You just,
Clear the record up. Most of the time when there was matches up there for me,
right.
who put them on there, Mike?
I just love seeing you on screen.
Wait, this way. It's just like
Yeah, we're trying to say.
no, which way? So, but yeah, me and Rusty just threw stuff to the wall to see if it'd stick, and it turned into all these random independent wrestlers reaching
Yeah,
out, or we reached out to them and put them on there, and it just put their face on blast for the hard work and the independent wrestlers out there busting their ass. They're out there, they're 4 towns in 3 days and 1,200 miles. Like
yeah,
that's personal experience, but it's not just me and Troy; it's everybody. All
right,
independent wrestlers are doing that. You got your 40 milers, but man, that's still hard. I mean, if you got a 40 miler,
yeah,
that's nothing to shake a stick out, especially if you have a family or a shoot. Like that's
yeah,
independent wrestling is. I've always said it's the life's blood. It's what the foundation of everything that they're doing on TV is
right,
built on. Um, there are those guys on TV that never seen the inside of an independent wrestling venue,
yeah,
but the blood, the sweat, the tears is what made the CM Punks, the Kevin Owens, the world champion Sami Zayn right now. Which whoa,
yeah, yeah,
but these guys they busted through bingo halls and all that stuff, just like me and Troy and Joe Monroe when he was doing it, and everybody that's graced their presence through WSN. So
yeah.
um, I love it. I love it. I don't know.
I
I'm
love it
I'm
too.
ranting at this point. I'm ranting at this point. It's what I do though. It's you get on here and you rant and then people make fun of us. So that's what we're
Sure
doing.
did.
That's
Make
what
fun
we're
of
doing.
us. We love it.
We don't care.
I
You
don't
know
care.
what? Troy
Care.
has a I'm going to be dirty for a minute. Troy has a button on a vest that he likes to wear. I hope Troy's watching because I'm about to make fun of him. Uh Troy's fashion sense. Troy is 26, going on like 73.
Yeah.
It's the craziest thing. He collects VHSs. Again, kids, those were things about Yay Big, and you had to
Hey,
rewind them.
don't be
It's crazy.
showing that on live.
Tell me when. Shout out to Casey Kazana. But no, Troy has a button on his vest that he wears
Right.
that says "Don't bully me, don't bully me, I'll come." And I love it. It's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. I love it because like his tag team partner who's driving down the road with is the bully's bully, and I'm just like,
Yep.
he has the best road trips. I'm just telling you. Take it for however you want to, but he has the best road trips. He loves going on road trips. Whatever.
Hey, you need to get one of those buttons for Timothy Withers, and
He does.
shout out Timmy. I love you, man.
He has this vest of just all the most random buttons, and it's just.
Uh,
You remember those old? I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie Waiting?
no, I don't think so.
It's got Ryan Reynolds in it, where they're waiters, and
No.
they work at this place called Shenanigans, and their stuff on their vest is called Flair, and that's what it reminds me of. Is he's got this vest full of just random buttons, and I'm just like, he wears it with blue jeans, and sometimes sandals with no socks, and just his chain is to his wallet, to his keys, to his jeans, and I'm just like, I love it. I'm here for it. Like this kid, this is the best damn or independent wrestler within 500 miles of where we're at, and this guy, you know, looks like he dresses at a Shenanigans. It's just the best thing.
Shenanigans restaurant.
It's the best thing. It's the best thing. Thank you, Brady. Brady has seen the classic film Waiting. Thank you, Brady.
There it is.
It's definitely something you have to put on your list. He's getting a kick out of. Apparently, he has the same button Troy has.
This is definitely turned into the roast of Titan Trolls.
I thought for sure he'd be here to defend himself. That's my fault. My bad. My bad. I thought he would
Lord.
be here to defend himself. So yeah, we jump head for it. We jump head first in WSN. So
Yeah,
what kind of led to? And I know you hate talking about this, but like
not good.
I don't know. And legitimately, like, what kind of led to you going from watch along to top 10 to, now you're the man. You know what I'm saying? You're the guy. You're the one leading us into this next generation of WSN.
I think that we have two great CEOs at the top, right? Bear and Brady are absolutely amazing, and they when they had initially texted me, they said, I think the text was, "Hey Mike, Bear and I want to talk to you," and I'm like, "Oh gosh, like like what
Fired.
did I do something on the news? Did I any of that or anything?" I don't really know, and I can't. I really don't have a good answer to give. It kind of just happened organically, honestly, because I didn't. The first thing was we were going. Sorry, Troy. We were going through a weird transition at that time because we had a lot of momentum, but we also were losing steam in certain areas. And I think that was more behind the scenes than anything. That first and foremost, I told the both of them. I said, "Look, because we did have a president in place before me, and I had said I do not want to take that position at all. If one, they are not okay with it, and if two, the rest of the WSN big family is okay with it. I don't like, because it really is just a title to me. I still like, we're all in the mud together. I mean, all of us, Bear, Brady, me, you, everyone that is a part of it, the ladies, Samp, Tev, everyone that's a part of WSN. And Mike D. I'm trying to think of everybody off the top of my head right now. We have so many people that are a part of this. So I think initially, that's what really was a no-brainer to step into the role. Was I love everybody that we work with here, and we all get along so well. We all joke around, so well. And again, going back to the independent wrestling thing, is that we all believe in it, and we know that it is the backbone of professional wrestling, right? There is no WWE, there is no AEW, there is no TNA, there's no New Japan without the indies. And it's really a place for wrestlers to hone their craft and be able to get their skills, refined by great minds. You talk about all the time, like you with Bobby Blaze and Jillian Hall. I mean, there's so many great people that have been trained by people that want to give back to the business. And I can't step physically into the ring, but I can help those that do excel to the next level. And I think that's what made me most excited about this, knowing where WSN was going to be going. And that's kind of what led to this next arc, I'll say, in it. The logo rebrand, adding the Patreon, which I'd love to talk more about the Patreon, doing all of that stuff together, I think really is what did it, because, all of us, every single one of us that are wrestling fans, and I had to explain this to a friend of mine that I was watching with. I had showed him an episode of SmackDown, which was a bad choice. But he said, so just like tell me like what the appeal is to this, like why are you even watching this right now? And I was like, all right, let me kind of put it this way. I was like, do you like the Avengers? He was like, yeah. And I was like, do you think that's real? He was like, no. And I was like, are you entertained? He was like, okay, I can kind of see what you're doing, with together. And like, I have been in a ring for a training one time and got the absolute crap chopped out of me, and I will never go back again because I do not have the stature to do that. But us as wrestling fans, our dream is to be in there, to feel that adrenaline one time. That's why we make our own 2K characters. That's why we, talk about it so much. It's why we have the outsider's opinion, right? Of how we would do things. But now sometimes that can be a little toxic. Thank God. Hey Megan, that's one of our ladies on Watch Along. Make sure you check out Ladies Watch Along.
Absolutely.
So like we go through that to get that adrenaline rush to feel that experience. And I think that's where, one, I love our fan base, because through all of our comments that we have gotten, through the thousands of likes that we have gotten, I've never really seen anything negatively put like towards anybody or anything. And we all know the internet wrestling community out there can be very negative, and people need to do better. But part of that was like, man, we have such a great thing going. It's like, why not share this with the world? Why not do what we can to promote independent wrestling to our best?
Just for the record, I was never asked if I was okay with you being in this position. No one consulted with me at all.
Well,
You
I
said you
personally
wanted
said we cannot ask Brox because he will sabotage me. And then the next question out of his mouth will be, can I be vice president? And then we'll have to have a Monica Lewinsky moment, and I don't want to go through that right now.
That was a great idea. That's a great idea. Vice President Brox. I'm making a shirt. I have a shirt guy, and Brox for Vice President of
There it
WSN
is.
is coming out. It's coming out. It's a terrible idea. Don't let me in charge of anything.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
The fact that I'm able to run this promotion is the scariest thing on the planet. I making a committee for this place was probably the best decision I've ever made in my life.
Hey, we all need people around us.
Yeah, I knew I would say no.
I knew.
Would say no. To be fair, Bear, I don't know. Vote for Brox. Yeah, let's start that hashtag. I don't know that I would have said no. I would have said, "Hey, am I a better choice?" But whatever. You know what? That's my brother.
Right.
It's cool.
I forgot.
He's
Because Troy, always remember, Grappling Inc. is Brox Inc.
I'm the president of Grappling Inc., right? Can I have that? Can I be the president of Grappling? I'm not. It's the Grappling God over there. That's who it is. It isn't me. It's that kid. It's that kid that carries us. Is what it is. It ain't me. It ain't this old guy. It's that guy that can wrestle anybody in the world.
Oh yeah.
All right. So I'm going to change gears for a second.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Patreon for WSN. I want to talk about the cool stuff we're going to talk about with WSN.
Right.
But I want to talk about wrestling that let's see what Troy said here. I'm ahead of you, Mike. Mad at you. I want to talk about wrestling for you. You touched on it when you know what put you in
Mhm.
love with wrestling, but like
Yeah.
I want to ask you a couple questions. Then, of course, everyone knows Brox writes nothing down. Brox plans nothing. It hits his head. It comes out of his mouth, which is either
Not one thing.
a great thing
It's not the only
or
thing that hits his mouth.
listen. On Saturdays, leave me alone. Okay, I'm just telling you. The ride home is sometimes very tiresome, and the Waffle House is calling my name. Um,
Oh,
remind
I
me
was not
before.
talking about food.
I wasn't either. I was just talking about until we get to the Waffle House. Remind me before I let you go, and I'll let you
Yeah.
listen to the song that a few of my guys here made for me.
Yes, you did tell
Uh,
me you were going to show that to me.
I'm not gonna play it on the air at all. Not
No.
gonna happen. Not at
No.
all. But I will let you listen to it. But anyways,
All right.
I want to talk about. I want a fantasy book here for you a second. Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to take, and we're not going to do it on a grand scale. I don't want any mainstream people
Mhm.
because this is what we're here for. We're here for the independents, right?
Mhm.
So based, and he knows the song. I'm not doing it for him. Um, this is one of my trainees here. It is a country song for sure. I didn't write it, by the way. Okay, so
Do you sing it though?
it's catchy. I won't lie. It is catchy. It's
I
pretty
can't wait.
catchy.
All right, we got to wrap this up. I need to hear this.
Bobby Blaze popped big.
Yeah.
Bobby Blaze was like, hell yeah. Like he loved it. He has, who, by the way, just celebrated a birthday too last Thursday. So happy birthday again to the great
Happy
Bobby Blaze.
belated, Bobby.
All right. So fantasy book for me for a second.
Yeah.
I feel like you know independent wrestling pretty well.
Mm.
Even stuff that's not in your area because you stay with what we got, some exciting news we got. You have to stay in tune with a little bit of the independent wrestling, not just in your area.
Mhm.
You're familiar with what we have going on here for the most part. So book me 2 matches. So a promoter has come to you and said, we're going to do this grand uh, show. It's going to be all the best promotions from your mind. I need you to book 2 matches. You're in charge of 2 matches. What
Oof.
are 2 matches? I know, dude. I know this. You hate me.
Oof.
I don't care if they're tag. I don't care if they're
Mm.
singles. I
Okay.
want 2 matches that you personally would love to see on an independent scale that are possible. I don't. I called it fantasy booking, but I want to see it possible.
Mm.
So I don't want to hear El Generico versus Titan Troy, which would be a banger, by the way.
Yeah.
I want to hear something that could potentially happen
Mm.
tomorrow on an event.
Oof, man. You're putting me
You're
on the
welcome.
spot.
I
You're
know
putting
that's
me
what I
right
do.
on the spot.
That's what I do, man. That's what I do. Like, why would I not? Like, if I don't, we want to give him something to watch, right? We want to see this. We want to see the president sweat. That's what we want to see. I'm never not going to call you the president. It's just going to happen. It is what it is, bro.
Um, because I'm a huge Japan nerd. So there's
Okay.
there's an amazing independent scene over in Japan.
Sure.
But I gotta shout out my local promotion here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Three Legacies Wrestling. They are killing it over there. Owned by former WWE manager of Alberto Del Rio, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean they're killing it. So if I had to do that, I would say Darren Hardway, who is their current world champion, versus, because he's appeared on promotions, but is still considered independent, and that's Michael Oku. I love Michael Oku. I mean the guy is just amazing. The stuff that he's done for Rev Pro, the stuff that he's done on the indie scene. Hope that he can get on our mainstream television a lot more soon, which hopefully will happen. But that would be I think a dream indie match for me. And then another one that has to be real.
I know. I had to put those crazy stipulations on things. That's just
Yeah, you're killing me right now. Am I allowed to look? Because like I got like I'm blanking right now because I have so many like names going through me.
Yeah, you look
I need
however you
to.
want to.
Let me just see real quick.
I'd say I'll give you one of mine. How's that? While you're looking,
Go ahead. You do one
um,
of yours while I'm
I'll do
looking
one for
here.
me. I would absolutely. Well, here we got one in the comments. Let's do this one. Isaiah Moore versus Michael Oku in a ladder match would be
Yeah,
wild.
that would be wild.
It would be very good.
Yeah, that would be
Um,
insane.
I would love to see. I would love to see this. I'm breaking my own rule here a little bit because I said independent. Um,
See what?
it's my show, brother. It's my show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a promoter story recently. A promoter told his trainees, "Hey, I'm right even when I'm dead ass wrong. I'm right because it's my money." So that's kind of
Right.
the same concept. It's my show. I do what I want. Um, I would really love, and I'm counting. I'm not counting AAA as an independent wrestling, but I'm kind of counting AAA as an independent in this instance. Okay,
Yeah.
but not really.
Right.
I would really, 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 really love to see Titan Troy and Chad Gable in a match.
Ooh.
I I, I would love to see that. I know Chad Gable's mainstream. I broke my own rule,
I would pay
but
money to see that.
I think
Uh,
he's closer. I think he's closer to the independent side than he is mainstream. Not a knock. It's just
right.
what I think it is.
I mean, it's just who he
Um,
is as a performer. I
right.
mean,
But
great.
let me throw the curveball here,
Mhm.
and this is still mainstream, but this is a producer of mainstream. Jamie Noble versus Titan Troy. And I say that. I
Trailer Park
say
Jamie Noble or independent wrestling Jamie Noble?
and I say
And
that.
can Troy wear the vest with the button in?
Yes, he can, because Jamie Noble will beat his ass for it. I only say that because I personally know a connection with Jamie Noble.
Mhm.
Um, so I think that's more real than anything than the Chad Gable Titan Troy.
Yeah.
Jamie Noble Titan Troy at some point has to happen, and I feel like it will. And when it does, buy your tickets.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you from personal experience, I have seen Jamie Noble and Titan Troy in a ring with each other.
Ooh.
At the school that I used to run had a WWE evaluation one time, and Jamie Noble was there, and Troy was his tackling dummy, and he done all the things with Troy that he wanted the people to see,
Yeah.
and Jamie was very impressed.
I
So
love that.
I got the sense he was impressed because he continued to use Troy for these moments instead of saying, "Hey, how about you try it?" It was Troy because he's safe and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But I would love to see Jamie Noble Titan Troy. So that's mine.
No, I think it'd be great. Um, great two matches. I'm also going to break your rule since you broke your rule, and I can do
No,
what I do what I
whoa,
want
whoa!
because here's
President
the
Carter.
reason. Here's the reason why. Because AEW had the chance to do the funniest thing ever, and they didn't do it, and it still pisses me off today. I want to see Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks, versus Izzy Marino, the Bailey girl. I saw Izzy live at a show here at Three Legacies, and oh my gosh, the girl has so much talent. She's going to be a future world champion. Mark my words. She's amazing. You know, she's studied this since she was a girl. But Sasha Banks making little Izzy Marino cry at NXT Takeover, whatever it was, and you get a chance in the Owen Hart Cup to do a surprise entrance on her, and you didn't pick her. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that just tears me apart. But I would,
that,
yeah, that is a dream match for me to see.
I got you. That's fun. That's fun. I do have another one. There's a fella that travels quite closely with this guy named Lane Callie. Lane Callie and Santino Morella. Now, Santino Morella is at the top of my list. Like I don't have a list, but the only guy that I want to wrestle before I retire is Santino Morella. That's it. That's my guy. That's
Is
who
there
I
a
want to
reason
wrestle
why?
because I think he and I in a ring with each other. First of all, trying to pop and break each other would be phenomenal. The
All right,
dude's
listen.
hilarious.
If that happens, I need to be the special guest ref.
What are you going to do when you can't breathe from laughing at us two? Because that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a comedy match, but I'm looking for us trying to break each other. Is what is
Oh,
what
I
I'm
know,
looking for.
but I'm
So,
equally going to try and break you. One, because Santino and I are fellow Italians, so we just have that natural. We're going to come at each other, and then you and I. So
yeah, no, that he's at my list. I don't know why he's on the top of my list. He has been for years. I've got to be in the ring with
I would
some
love
really
to
cool
see it.
people.
Make it happen.
I think it'd be
Make
fun.
it
I
happen.
think it'd be really fun. All right, so we're gonna stick with the wrestling thing before we go back to all the cool stuff we got going at WSN.
Heck yeah.
Give me 3 promotions you want to visit before this time next year.
Luckily, I will be able to visit one because myself and the other 2 guys from the Mid-Card Mafia are going to the G1 Climax in Chicago on July 11th. So New Japan has always been on my list. I do not have the money, even though my title there says president. I have $3 in my pocket, so I can't go to Japan. So New Japan has always been a big one for me. I have been a fan of New Japan since I saw Brock and Shinsuke Nakamura way back in 2006, I think it was, when we had LimeWire and could illegally download stuff. But
we would never.
We would never. So New Japan Pro Wrestling. I've seen an AEW show. I've seen a WWE show. So those are kind of out of there. I would have to say, because it is the one that got away from me. I brought up CZW earlier, so I was able to see a Ring of Honor show. I was supposed to see a CZW show twice, and then 2 life events happened, which caused me not to be able to do that. So I love Combat Zone Wrestling. They're local. They started out local here around Pennsylvania, Delaware, Jersey, Maryland. So would love to see their one of their shows. They just put on a show, I think, this past Saturday. Which I heard went really, really well. So New Japan Pro Wrestling, CZW. And then I gotta say, I'm gonna say Maple Leaf Pro. I think Scott D'Amore is doing great stuff up there. I think they got a lot of good stuff going on. Obviously, they have talent share and they have AEW guys and MLW guys that come up and everything. And I just think I think that would be a lot of fun. I think that crowd would be fun.
Nice. I should have made put you on the spot and told you only independent.
I can go back and do independence.
But you didn't. No. It's okay. I seen the fear of God in your eyes when I done it the first time, so I'm not going to go back and make you do it again. It's okay. I'm not trying to keep.
All right, here, ready? Aftermath Pro, Aftermath Pro, Aftermath Pro.
Stop it! I'm supposed to be under your desk. Stop. It's not the way it works.
Where's my chapstick?
I just wet my whistle. At some point, it has to go off the rails. It has to.
Oh yeah.
It's just on how far
off the ropes, if you will.
Off the ropes. Whoa. Look at there. That's why he's where he's at, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's jump back into WSN. So we found your passion. We found, we kind of got on the path of why you are where you're at. I personally think it's because Bear and Brady want what is the best for WSN. That's why they bring in the people find themselves organically to WSN, and they are the ones that kind of support that. But I also think that they know that their vision and their hard work is in your hands, and they know that it's in probably the best hands that can be to help them lead it into the next step, which is okay. Before we talk to the next step, let's talk about the Patreon. Let's go there first. Let's talk about Patreon.
Please.
So that was something that was, I want to feel like, if I remember correctly, a total Mike V brainchild that was kind of brought up.
Yeah, Patreon was definitely my baby, and I care a lot about it, and there's a reason why. We started the Patreon because we wanted to make that shift to really support independent wrestling, right? And if anybody doesn't know, and we're not doing this to gloat, we're not doing this to pat ourselves on the back, right? Every podcaster that is on WSN, the CEOs, myself, we don't make a dime of anything. We volunteer all of our time, effort production to WSN because we believe in it, right? This has never been a money grab for anybody that is in this, right? We do this because we love it. And that's when I knew that we cover the expenses ourselves, right? And I knew there had to be a way to sustain that. And then also, I was like, we say we're about independent wrestling. We say we love independent wrestling. How can we give back? And that's how the Patreon was started. Because anytime that you tier, and if you aren't familiar with what Patreon's a paywall for extra exclusive content that we produce here at WSN. There's creators all over the world that use Patreon. A lot of them make a living off of Patreon, right? And because of that, I said, how can we utilize that and build something over there that is going to want people to also believe as deeply in independent wrestling as we do? And that's why that was started. So anytime that you tier on any level of our Patreon, this is going to sound like a sales pitch, but it's honestly just our hearts for it, is that we give back to independent wrestling through that. So we take a portion of that. We cover some of our overhead cost because that's just what it is. We're upfront with that. Bear and I, when we announced the Patreon, we're like, look, we have a little bit of cost we have to cover, and it'd be nice to be able to do that. But then the rest of that goes into a pool, a bucket, and every quarter we look at what we have in there, and then we find a struggling independent wrestling promotion, maybe an independent wrestler that's down on their feet. Maybe they got injured or something, just life happened. Brox, you can attest to that. I mean, there's most independent wrestlers, if they're doing this as their full-time job, they don't have insurance, they don't have all the different benefits that come with things. Or if a independent wrestling promotion has a charity or a nonprofit that they started or wants to give to a church or something like that, we donate that to those promotions, right? It's just a donation. It's here you go, do with it as you will, and hopefully for good, to do all that. So that's why the Patreon was saying. But man, I love the stuff that we're doing on Patreon right now. My other brother from another mother, Unk Black 215, the one and only, has joined me earlier this year, and we are doing weekly episodes of the Patreon exclusive. And we're just having a blast over there. We're having so much fun. So there's a bunch of exclusive content over there. We put our watch along reunion on there, so you can watch that over there. Brox and I have a show. There's 2 episodes on there called Off the Ropes. We had a watch along after hours over there too as well. So there's a lot of different stuff that you can do on there. We're always posting updates about everything on there too as well. So it starts at $1. So if you're thinking of going and getting that McChicken, I don't know how much a McChicken is anymore, stop what you're doing, look in the fridge. There's probably an apple, and then take that $1 and head on over to the Patreon so you can see all this great exclusive content. Now, obviously, the tiers go up. If you want a tier higher, you get access to more. But all the stuff that Unc and I are doing over there right now is just at the $1 tier. So, I mean, it's just a great way to support us, support your favorite indie as well, too. If you have any suggestions, too, we have a little... I don't want to call it a mailbox, but you can go over there and kind of like comment on it. And if you know a struggling independent promotion or wrestler or charity or anything like that, give us suggestions. We're always calling around and talking. Brox is heavily in the independent scene. Bear is always touring the independent scene. I'm up here. So, I mean, we're not confined to one area. If you are in Canada, if you're in Europe, if you're in North Dakota right now watching this, like if you have an independent promotion that could use some help, let us know, and we'd love to do that. But we need Patreons to come and tier to be able to do that. So I hope that that we can build that up even more, and we just love what we're doing over there.
I actually, I don't say recently, but pretty recently subscribed to Patreon myself, and
Yes.
had a lot of good fun. I had a lot of fun with it, actually. I've got to watch some stuff that I didn't even know was on there. The show I was on, I got to go on and watch, which I didn't. I forgot that's where we were going to put it. I'm going to be honest with you. I forgot that's where we were going to put it. So when I was scrolling through it, I was like, yes, I get to watch it. Because listen, I'm that dork that will want to go back and watch stuff that we've done.
Yeah,
like,
same.
I'm not going to say what I was. Oh God, how do I put this? I was doing something that I was asked to do or volunteered to do yesterday.
Okay.
And got to enjoy some past things, and we'll get to that in a second. But
yeah,
I enjoyed the shit out of that. That was great. So Patreon is something that's great that we're doing here at WSN. Again, it's not for WSN. It's for everybody, and that's what WSN is. It's literally for everybody.
Yeah.
Everything we're doing is here at WSN is for everybody. And we got Brady in the comments real quick.
All right. First off, Skullbur's dickhead, Brady. Screw the Cowboys. Second, Jaylen Brown to the Sixers today, as before the show, and I was fangirling out. So let's go. It's a great day to be a Philly fan. Great day to be a Philly fan.
Celtics got fleeced. Just so you know, they
fleeced. Did.
I do support that message of screw the Cowboys too. Just so you know, Brady. Sorry. There's only two things in Texas, and none of them are a playoff win. One of them is not a playoff win in years from Dallas. Just so you know.
Not a playoff win, and Brady Owens. Go ahead.
And Brady Owens. That's you thought it was gonna be bad, didn't you? You thought I was gonna do the whole nah. I ain't doing all that. All right. So now what I want to talk about. Here's the big finish. Take it home, kid. Here's the big finish right here. Here's the Iggy. They're going home. WSN Plus.
Yes.
I want you to just You knew this was coming, Bear. You let this happen, sir.
I stick by my comments.
I'm not sure if he was talking about the comments or the fact that I was going about with the two things from Texas, which
it was the comments because I think Bear's also a Cowboys fan. So
God, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Way to bring down the mood, man. Damn. All right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You want to know what my biggest decision was stepping into this role? Knowing I had to be surrounded by Cowboys.
Well, listen, you and I are on completely on the opposite spectrum as far as fans for football teams too. I'm a Steelers fan.
There it is.
And that is when the friendship was over, guys. Thanks for coming on, Mike. Get the hell out of my stadium. So WSN Plus, the app.
WSN Plus, the app. So if you haven't heard, or if you're under a rock, we are launching the second version of our exclusive streaming app. However, we've said it was coming for a while, and then
why are you enunciating the WH?
What?
While?
What?
What? Sorry.
What do you mean? Brox roll. Anyway, so God, new version of the app is coming, and we're so excited because this app is going to not only be the home of WSN, where you're going to be able to see all of our podcasts, an archive of our podcast. Yes, like Veerman, coming hard and soon. Not only the WSN content that we have, the exclusive content, documentaries, different types of shows from all over, right? We are going to be the home of independent wrestling. We have independent promotions that are already signed up that we are so excited to showcase the amazing just wrestling and action and storytelling that these promotions are doing, not just from here in the States, but around the world. We are going to start announcing the promotions very soon, and I'll save a little bit of that too as well. But I'm going to show you some screenshots here of the app so you can kind of see what you are dealing with here. So let's just let's share that. And then Brox, I might need to Brox, say something.
Something else. Do
you know what? I'm just going to do it this way. Okay. So as we are blocked out from the screen here, this is what you're going to be seeing on the WSN Plus app. There's going to be a home screen guide. We are going through a beta test right now, and we will be upfront with that. So the app is coming very, very soon. So some of these things may not be exactly how they are when you do it, but this is the general consensus of it. So you're going to have sections of new school, old school wrestling that we have gotten the rights to, which we're very excited about that as well. There's going to be documentaries, shows, so many things that you can do on here. Whoops, I zoomed way too far into that. Then this is what is going to be a promotion page. So all of our independent wrestling promotions are going to have their own promotion page on the app. So it's going to be like a mini app inside of the app. You're not just going to have to scroll through or try and search for your favorite promotions. Everything is going to be there at the tip of your finger to watch their pay-per-views, matches, shows. They can create playlists of some of their favorite stuff, anything they want to see out of this. This is what a promotion page would look like. This was one of our earliest promotions from the old app, which is CCW. They do great events over there. So you can build your own playlist, see any of their documentaries, watch their matches. They have a whole catalog on their show, their pay-per-views. Now, the one thing that I'm very, very excited about is our motto for the WSN Plus app is endless experience, endless wrestling. That's because this is just more than a streaming app. It is an experience. We are proud to announce the WSN Plus Arcade with a handful of mini games, and probably our favorite, and Bear and I have been playing the crap out of this game in beta. It's been so fun. So if you don't know, WSN's claim to fame was a 2K series that everyone had started. I think it was back in 2022, and we ended up getting about 16,000 views on episodes weekly. People were tuning in. So one of the games is WSN Battle Cards, which features a lot of those characters from the 2K series. However, it goes way past that. We have independent promotions knocking at the door, waiting to get their packs of cards too. So you're going to be able to battle with some of your favorite independent wrestlers from around the states and the world. It's a lot of fun. We also have Wrestling Contract Wars. WSN Ladder Match is a lot of fun. Rusty is a featured character on there, so you can try and beat Rusty in a ladder match. And do you remember those old school 2D Mortal Kombat games, back and forth with the image? That's exactly what this is, and it is a lot of fun. We have WSN GM mode, which is not like 2K's GM mode. Okay, we're not 2K. It's a simulated type series, so it's a lot of fun, though. And then the WSN Mind Games, which is a Jeopardy-style game to test your wrestling knowledge against it. Here is an example of what the battle cards scene would look like. We have different rings from all over the states, all over the world as well. We'll have different promotion theme stages, too, as well. Then, that's not all. Something that is going to set this app apart from everything else, which I'm very, very excited for, is our live TV guide. There's going to be a 24/7 live TV guide running of all of our promotions, our documentaries, our shows, specific matches in areas that are from all over the place. So it's going to be 24/7 wrestling all the time. And this is going to give independent promotions the chance that may not have been seen by the casual fan before to be able to check them out. And through that, you'll be able to click on their profile directly from there and go to their profile page and check them out. Here's another example of what that's going to look like. If you also notice, we have a WSN weather channel because Brady thought that necessary. I'm not going to lie, it's actually pretty cool. We were testing it live one night, and there was a tornado warning down there, and it popped up on the screen and beeped, and it was actually really fun.
I told Troy about that last night, and he popped huge for the weather channel. I'm not gonna lie, that was his favorite thing.
I love that we have a weather channel.
I do too. It's great.
So that's just a little sneak peek of the WSN app. I'm gonna get this off of here eventually. Brox, you might need to get this off of here. Click on that and hit delete. Brox,
I did.
You did. Is it gone?
No. There it is. It's gone.
Yeah, it's still down there. I don't know why it's still down there.
No,
Let me do this.
Gone. It's gone.
Okay. Anyway, it's gone. So that was a sneak peek of the WSN app. And I have some very exciting news and a very special announcement. So to everybody out there watching this, make sure you share this and tell them, timestamp this and go to this. We want to welcome our very first promotion to the WSN Plus app, which is Aftermath Pro. Brox Boulder's own promotion and WSN's own is coming to the WSN Plus app. where you're going to be able to just watch all of their shows, any replays of any special events that they put on. And yeah, I'm really excited to have Aftermath. I'm so glad that we're able to showcase Aftermath, especially with everything that has gone on and the aftermath, pun intended, of it all. I feel like this is just a great partnership to have, with, because I know some of the trainees that you have down there that you've talked about before, and I know that these guys are killing it, and yeah, I'm really excited for it.
I yeah, I'm a little misty eyed. I ain't gonna lie, man. That these guys and girls here, girl here, they murder it, and they bust their ass every Tuesday and Thursday in training. They bust their ass when they do shows for Aftermath. They bust their ass when on the road representing Aftermath. Um, so for them, I'm so happy that they're going to be able to showcase their talents on such a broad stage and be seen by so many people because they deserve it more than any group that I've ever been around in my life. I love these guys. They trusted me. They followed me when all the bull crap went down, and we've worked together to make Aftermath pretty successful so far. And I have something I'm going to add to it as well. Um, I'm going to make this announcement. I didn't clear this with the committee, so I'll probably get kicked out of my own promotion.
Fine.
I had posted a few weeks ago just a short video of what was called Aftermath Unleashed. Um, what Aftermath Unleashed is going to be a weekly YouTube and WSN Plus episodic Aftermath wrestling is what it's going to be. It's going to be weekly wrestling that you can watch 28, 30-minute little shows of Aftermath filmed right here at Aftermath Pros facility. Um, that's breaking news. I didn't even plan on telling you that, but I'm caught up in the moment, man. I'm misty eyed. I'm honestly I'm a little choked up. I'm not gonna lie, just because of I, I had an idea. I threw it against the wall. It stuck, and it done more than stuck. It's spreading all over the place, um, and
And
it's so freaking cool.
there's nobody that could lead it better, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because you know what you're doing. You have the passion behind it. We started with the sappy ship. We're ending with the sappy ship.
That's all right.
It's,
That's all
uh,
right.
I am again. I say the same thing that I said from the beginning. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of what you've done, and you're a go getter, and that's why you're in this position. That's why Aftermath's in the position that it is, and I am so excited to be on the journey with you to help it grow.
I appreciate it, man. Uh, damn you, Mike, you son of a bitch. Um, it is it takes so many people to have a passion for something, and I was so lucky to be scooped up by WSN and be treated like family since day one. Getting to go through the after or the watch along with the three of you guys that just made it amazing. For you guys, for WSN to trust me to do hitting the ropes. Pretty inconsistently, but things were going on. But to continue to have faith in me to do it. Um, and then when all the crap hit the fan and home was no longer home, I had to make a new one. And you guys have been amazing, as has so many other people. Um, so these it's for me, it's about these guys and girl here to do their thing and get to be showcased. That's all I care about. I'm old. I'm on the backside. The boot's going to be left in the ring sooner than later, and
Oh, you
I want
you got that run coming.
I want these guys. I want these guys to be able to
Yeah.
carry the Aftermath name on, and Bobby Blaze, and to make WSN proud as well, to be able to get their faces out there and be a representation of WSN, even if they're not, you know, you or I, they're still representing WSN with their faces on the WSN.
Yeah.
So, damn it, damn you. Um, yeah, Yeah, thank you. It is a true honor to be the first announced. Uh, you know, no no favoritism or nothing. But yeah, no, I'm just kidding. That was
Slightly.
slightly, just a little bit, just a little bit. No, that's great. And listen, guys, the WSN Plus app is going to be hands down a wrestling fan's dream from top to bottom. I am, if I could say this without getting canned,
Please. Go ahead.
I'm one of the beta testers. It's been so much fun. I've been able to get in, and if I'm saying too much, Mike, just cut my feed.
I will.
This is a pipe bomb. So
Wait, can
I've
I
got to
mute
be
you from here?
you probably
I can. Yes.
son of a. Oh, I was getting to let some bombs off too, man. Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. But I've been able to screw you, Troy. Shut your mouth, you prick. Um, uh, that's twice in this week, just so you know. Like I've had a
Yeah.
whole emotional breakdown in the group chat the other night with something we're doing soon. So, um, it was positive, but it was just yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Right.
uh, the WSN app is going to be so much fun, and I got to test it a little bit. I haven't got to play with it as much as I want to.
Yeah.
I got signed in right before training last night and played a little bit last night when I got home. This sounds so perverted, but as a wrestling fan, because that's what we all are at heart. Like it's my favorite thing for someone to be like a wrestler, a legit wrestler to be like, these fans are marks. Well, guess what, guys? We
So
put
are
on
you.
spandex. We put on spandex and go get out in the ring. Okay, we're the biggest ones of them all, but you know what? I am proud of it. I don't give a rat's rear end. I love it, and this app is going to just intensify that for everybody across the board. There's going to be something for everybody.
Yeah.
If you have a local promotion that's there and you can't make it, cool. That's all right. Go support them if you can, but if you got to watch it afterwards, WSN gives you that opportunity to do it. And I believe that WSN is only going to put the very best out there. You know what I'm saying? I know we're committed to that. We're committed to making sure that WSN has the quality and the keeping the passion going with every promotion, with every person that walks through the doors here, metaphorical doors. But I'm excited. I'm so excited, man.
Me
when I get
too.
done with you, I'm going to go
Me
home
too.
and I'm going to play with it a little bit. The
The,
app,
the app. The app.
the app.
The app.
My
You
goodness.
perverts.
Yes, we Mike and I would never,
Never.
not one
Ever.
time, no,
Not even one
no,
thought of it. No.
not one. I'm going to hell.
Just a little bit
All
of
right,
a thought. Anyway.
all the thoughts, all the thoughts, all the thoughts. Listen, he talked about our show. We have 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, here's the curtain. We filmed both those bastards in the same day, I think.
Yeah,
And
we
then we
did.
just stopped. We just stopped.
Why are we so bad at this?
We just stopped. We're so much better at just being
Aaron
like,
and
hey,
Scott, I promise that's not how the mafia is going to go. I'm insist on that.
we're just so much better at like, hey, you got a minute? Cool, I got a minute too. Let's jump online and see what
Yeah.
the hell happens. We can't plan anything.
Yep.
That's how it is. I would love, though, full disclosure, would love to jump back on Patreon and film some episodes of that, or even a new one. I don't have any ideas.
I knew what.
I have ideas. A new show for Patreon.
What do you want to call it? The crybaby and the twig?
Oh, really? Really? Who was that? Was that Joe Monroe that said that?
Where?
That saved the crybaby and the twig, or was that
No,
you
I
that-
literally just thought of that off the top of
Oh,
my
I
head.
thought was that not something that was? I thought that was I thought that was a past name, the crybaby and the twig. I thought,
It
God,
probably was, honestly.
I'm so paranoid. The WSN has hurt me. That's what it is. Like, my feelings are hurt because
This has been the most traumatic experience of my life.
it's so easy to hurt my feelings because
Oh.
that guy. Oh my God. Man, I almost hate to do this, but like I feel like we're going to bore him to death if we don't. But it has been a pleasure
Yeah, as always.
to sit here and look at your beautiful face, hear your amazing voice, and know that the future of WSN is so bright and so big, and that independent wrestling is better off because WSN is involved. I have all the faith in the world in you, Bear, Brady, and everybody here at WSN to make sure that independent wrestling is the featured um, beautiful thing that it needs to be, and WSN is here to do that, and it can be in better hands with you guys
Thank you.
and what we're doing.
Oh,
So
we couldn't have we couldn't have asked for a better team, and that's everybody involved.
BB and the V.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I think I seen a porn like that one time. All right, so anything could be a porn. Like I've always pleasured.
Oh, we're not having this conversation. This is an after.
I almost said I pleasured myself, but I fancied myself as a Joey Tribbiani guy that can turn anything dirty. That I
Yeah.
just like, you know what I'm saying? And that was
Yeah.
on Friends. That was a network show. Come on, that's nothing that can't be done.
Yeah, you're right.
But
You're
like
right.
I've always fancied, not pleasured myself, fancied myself.
I've always pleasured myself to Friends.
How you doing? Oh my god! Oh my god! We're on a break. Okay.
Well, well, folks, that's been hitting the ropes.
Pivot. Okay. I'm done. But like, okay, I'll break off. It's been a pleasure to sit across from you and look at your beautiful face and hear
Yes.
the way we're going here at WSN and laugh. And at some point, we'll have to do this in real life, like where you're sitting here or even like here.
Yeah.
You can sit on a lap. I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah.
Where we're actually in the same room. That
It's a
would be
tight.
great.
It's a tight camera shot. You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's the show. Tight camera shot. BB&V, the tight camera shot. I think that's.
All right. We're breaking down. I tried so hard to keep it together. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen,
Don't close my show. This is my show. You stop it. This is me.
I can do whatever I want.
I'm the president. You said. I'm whatever, Grappling Inc. And
Oh,
I'm
man.
the president of Grappling Inc.
You're right. I apologize. Go ahead.
How dare
Take your show home. Can I do a quick plug?
Yes, please.
Patreon.com/Wrestling Society Network. All exclusive content over there. Please support independent wrestling. Support each other. We'd love to have you over there and check out some of that content. New show, Midcard Mafia. Every month, right now, they're monthly specials of retro reviews. And we announced in our last show for this July, we will be doing Bash at the Beach '96, the infamous Hulk Hogan turn. It's going to be a lot of fun there. Check out all of the podcasts across WSN, all the way from A Bear's Thoughts, Ladies Watch Along, Samp and Chance, Professor and the Samp, Wrestling from the 3-on-3 with Mike D, Hitting the Ropes with Brox Boulder. What am I missing? Tev, The Brass Ring. What else am I missing?
Ladies, watch along. Did you say
I
that?
said that, didn't I? Ladies Watch Along, if I didn't say that. Juan Breezy over in the UK. You can catch his stuff on YouTube. I'm not good at this. The WSN app coming very soon. If you're not subscribed to our socials, please head on over there, like any of the socials. The Wrestling Society Network. You're probably watching it on this right now, but tell a friend, to tell their mom, to tell their dog to go over there and subscribe right now, because we got a lot of cool announcements coming up, and we'll be 2.5 Heels. That's right, Onk. Shout out Onk, my Patreon co-host and brother-in. 2.5 Heels, killing it over there. Yeah, I think that's it.
Heck yeah.
Oh, also shout out to the Joe Monroe Show. Make sure you check that out. He's doing a lot of cool stuff with comics and things like that too. So make sure you go support him. Other than that, I think that's all my plugs.
We're not my brother, but not in. We don't look alike. Never have we looked alike. Me and Joe.
Kevin Owens, where did Brox go?
All right. Small plug for me next week. I will have Mike Quackenbush on Hitting the Ropes with Brox Boulder. He's going to be doing a seminar here at Aftermath on July 16th. So we're going to have him on the show to kind of talk about that, talk about his journeys and what he's doing. Mike Quackenbush. I like saying that word.
Fun
And
name.
we did miss Brutal Bob Evans last week because I'm old and my back hurt real bad and I couldn't get out of a recliner. You know how I hurt my back? I stood up out of my recliner to go pee and my back hurt. I swear to God, that's how it happened.
Oh,
I'm not kidding.
I 2 days before my birthday, I got up to go pee in the middle of the night, and I pinched a nerve in my neck.
I pinched a nerve in my back getting up out of the recliner to go pee. I've taken huge bumps, and I got up to take a leak, and I
I'm
couldn't move for 10 days. Terrible.
I'm 34 as of yesterday, and I feel 57. So here we are.
Listen, I get it. I get it. But we will be getting Brutal Bob Evans back on Hitting the Ropes at some point. He has been a beautiful soul and an asset in all this, and some great advice and help along the way. I love that man to death. He's amazing. Looking forward to the show with Mike Quackenbush too, and the training or the seminar here in Cold Grove, Ohio, for Aftermath Pro with Mike Quackenbush on July 16th. He's actually doing two that night. So one at 6:30, one at 8. You can sign up there on Mike Quackenbush's Facebooks and all of his socials. He's posted the link, and you can go to the Aftermath page and find the link to sign up. What?
Why did
What
you
are you
say it
doing?
like that? You can
What are
find it
you
on his.
laughing?
You can find it on his socials.
It's the best. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I
I'm
just
starting to do
kind
a
of
Southern Belle. Oh please.
I do declare.
Oh Lord.
All right, that's it.
All
That's it.
right.
Mike
Yeah.
V, thank you so much
Love you,
for
brother. Thank you so much for having me on.
being
I
who you
appreciate it.
are and being here. Guys, check me out next week. I'm trying to think where we're at, what we're doing Sunday. Sunday, we're at American Pro Wrestling, Beckley, West Virginia. Come watch Titan Troy and myself if you're in the area. And enjoy the holiday. Be safe.
Yes.
Come back
Happy
with
4th.
all your digits and
All of them.
all of them. And check us out next week. Find all the great stuff on WSN. Thank you guys for watching. Mikey V, appreciate you.